I've said that out loud. Yes, that it would make sense.
Examining room 3. Where's the stairwell?
So there's that one which
locked.
is locked.
But we came from there.
Yeah, we could take the one across the hall from us.
Oh yeah, we didn't go in that door yet.
And I'm assuming the elevator won't work.
Yeah, no, probably not.
I feel like we should save the shotgun for the next boss. I mean, we've still got a fuckload of handgun bullets, and this is working more than well enough.
Yeah.
You know, Maria, you're a terrible company. You could do a lot of things. You could hold the flashlight. You could offer advice. Yeah, we have 2 guns now. Although I wouldn't really want to trust her with my gun.
She has her own gun.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Doesn't use it.
Examination room 2 behind us, perhaps?
Yeah, it's like up and around.
Oh, okay.
This door.
I use the examination key.
What's this file?
From a personality disorder test. Lab results? I don't want to read this.
No, but we do.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder who that could be pertinent to. Oh, alright. Ooh. Someone left bullets in the sink. The proper bullet receptacle. The one behind you, I mean. Yeah.
More shotgun shells. Hey, kids!
This is the most Japanese fucking desk.
Yeah, because it's tiny.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to realistically get anything done on it.
Like, I don't mind those desks. I just find them the funniest fucking shit in an otherwise American as fuck setting.
3rd floor, patient wing.
7335. Okay, I'll remember that. No, I won't.
Now it's unlocked.
Ooh. 7335, 7335. That's gonna go one ear and out the other. I would not trust an elevator in this place. The lights aren't even working.
Let's see. We can try
The men's washroom, I guess.
this one. That's locked too.
Well, fair enough.
There's the kitchen.
The day room. Although,
I'm
I'm
sure the kitchen's locked though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even try that door.
Big no from the kitchen.
Okay.
I like James's optimism. You haven't tried that second door yet, so we can't say for sure that it won't open.
So I guess we go. Well, you know what? I don't think we can use it yet, but yeah.
Like I said, if I saw an elevator in this kind of dilapidated shithole, I'd break the window.
Yeah.
Safer.
Don't need to be falling down into the basement level.
Yeah.
Not this time.
Let's go into the basement level. Oh.
It's blocked. It's
Okay.
all blocked by a weird fence. Oh.
Who even would install such a thing? Why have stairs?
Well, because it's the other world, Jay. It doesn't
yes.
make sense.
I suppose I should have been tipped off by the giant gaping chasms. Which, again, it always, like, only in some of the games do they ever even mention those, and I always feel like that should be a bigger point that... Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, good camera angle. Good.
There we go. That one's done. There's another one somewhere. Oh, here she is.
I don't have insurance.
Oh god, so one of the best stories I've ever heard about that was, do you know an animator named Psychic Pebbles?
The name sounds vaguely familiar.
So he's famous for, he's a lot on Oni Plays. He's got like a very nasally voice. And he's known for being very esoteric and 7335. 7. There we go. So he was telling a story where one time him, JonTron, his girlfriend at the time, like Zach's, not Jontron's, and a couple others were going drinking, and he gets really wasted. He's at that point where like he's sitting in the corner quiet, and he's like, if I do anything too extreme, I'll throw up, but if I don't move, everything will be fine. And then Jontron apparently showed up with 6 pitchers in his giant meat paws. It was just like, yeah, shots!
Oh boy.
So Zach projectile vomits. So they have to leave, and they're going to their respective places. And apparently Zach's girlfriend and Jontron were supposed to get to the house first, and Zach eventually gets to his place. But his girlfriend had the key.
Right.
They were a bit drunk, so they wound up going to John's house because it was closer, and they just got drunk and forgot to tell him. So Zach is trying to get into his own building, and he was causing such a ruckus that someone called the police. Is this a cutscene?
It is.
Oh.
She's not feeling well.
Is she gonna finally stop following us? That'd be great.
Wait a minute. I'm kind of tired.
So, like, the part about this that's always weird is it feels like a very hard shift for her. Because, like, it's like that.
Rest.
Yeah. Well, she looks like James's wife. She has a very similar name. She's mysteriously ill.
Yeah.
And the idea is, if you come back and visit her, you get good boy
I'll
points.
be back as soon as I can.
If you don't, it means that James really wanted to move on with his life. Because she's a burden. And she needs to be erased. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, so, are we gonna get the good boy points?
I'm gonna try.
So when do we have to come back to visit her?
At some point.
Okay. Anyway, oh, there it is. I could just vaguely see it at the end of the hall. I really like how you could just make it out, and that's what I like. Anyway, so someone called the police on him because he was making a ruckus trying to get into his own apartment. Gross. There's something stuck in the drainage pipe. The hole's too small and I can't get my hand inside. Maybe you've had a long, narrow whatever.
A tool of some kind.
I don't like the fact that it's got weird alien predator blood on the floor. But yeah, so the cops come and they're like, sir, what are you trying to do? And he's like, I'm trying to get into my own house. My girlfriend, she's ahead. She should have the key. She's not letting me in. And, you know, they're like, did you have a fight, sir? Did you have a domestic dispute with your girlfriend? He's like, no. And he's trying to explain that, like, she might have passed out on the couch because they're both drunk, and he just wants to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And the cops are being increasingly like, sir, you gotta come with us. You gotta come with us. And eventually an ambulance pulls up. They're like, you're gonna get it in the ambulance. And he's like, okay, look, I'm gonna be very straight with you. I don't want to go to the hospital because I don't have insurance. Don't make me go in there, please. And according to him, the cop was just like, good in the, and like he gets strong-armed into the ambulance.
Get in the ambulance, kid.
And in the ambulance, there's this, what he described as just like, it was clearly not a paramedic, just this big, gruff guy who was like, sit down and shut the fuck up. And every time Psychic Pebbles tried to explain, I don't want to go to the hospital, I don't have insurance, I can't afford this, the guy kept telling him to shut the fuck up. And he was like, it was getting increasingly weird. And eventually the guy was like, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to crack your skull against the wall. And the guy was like, I was drunk at the time, so I got, like, that weird drunk braver. I'm like, fucking do it. Right now, do it. What's your name? And he kept egging the guy on. And eventually he gets to the hospital. What the fuck? See if 7335 works again, maybe?
I don't think so, but... No.
Absolutely not. That looks like a fucking puzzle box from a... Wait, there's something on the wall there. Will it let us read it?
Something written on the wall.
Luis, I'll take care of you forever. That's the wrong four, jackass. It's my destiny.
Weird.
I'm assuming 4 is actually a number used in at least one of those combos, but fuck if I know what it is. Anyway, so eventually he gets to the hospital where after, you know, dealing with this belligerent guy for so long. And it gets to the point where, like, even the doctors are treating him like a complete asshole, and he's been in the waiting room for hours, and, like, no one's telling him what to do. They just keep telling him, or, like, no one's telling him what's going on. They just keep telling him what to do, and eventually he just gives up. He's like, by this point, he had sobered up enough to have his wits about him, and he had finally gotten in contact with his girlfriend and John and figured out what the fuck was going on. So he just gets up and leaves.
Yeah.
And he's like, nobody stopped me. Nobody tried to catch me out the door. So I just left. And he was like, I hope to God they try to send me a bill because I'm gonna fight that shit like Mike Tyson.
Well, makes sense.
Yeah.
Some weirdo trying to get you to go in the ambulance and...
Pretty much, yeah, like, he's just like, it wasn't even like a normal ambulance ride. It felt like I was getting kidnapped to have my organs stolen, so he said.
Well, you never know.
I mean, in the States, I could almost believe it.
I feel like I've been in here.
You have.
But it's locked.
Or not, well, all of these look the same.
Oh, I need a key.
Yeah, we gotta go to the day... Oh, we could try the day room.
I picked up something. Of a bent...
Wait a minute.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm smart.
Roof key.
Lapin eye key.
Usually, if you have the right key, it just lets you do it from the door, so I think we need to find the... We can try the day room, because we have yet to try it in this...
Well, I know what I have to do with the...
Yeah, the bent needle. Again?
Yeah, I think these ones just respawn.
We could chainsaw it, probably. If it's even in our way.
No, we can go in here and use the hook. And just
use the
leave.
Hook. Yeah, I don't believe we have to come back here unless we want to check on Maria later.
It isn't long enough.
I think we need string.
Ugh. What else have I got?
We got that weird milky potion that we never did anything with.
Milky white anointing oil.
Yeah, I don't remember what that's for, to be honest with you.
I don't know, but we could look it up.
Yeah, probably. Cheating.
You need to use this earlier in the game to avoid getting the bad ending.
Whoops. Honestly, like, in most Let's Plays this channel does, if we don't get the bad ending, I'm genuinely shocked. I mean, to be perfectly honest, the commentator's curse is absolutely real, and also half the time we don't give enough of a shit to do the asinine thing.
Ooh, a first aid kit. Gimme.
Yeah, I suppose that shouldn't be too weird to find that in a hospital.
You'd think so.
Ah, yes, good. White jism.
Well, we have the roof key, so... And I know what happens there. It's a bad thing.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.